Okay, hello everyone. This is Battle Von War, revamping a tutorial on how to play by email. Right here, after you found your opponent, you come into Civil War 2. You go to Options, you go to Game, you set all the options. Some players say, as a host, each time you have to reset your options for each individual game that you are hosting. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but there's ways around that. Ask on the forums. Anyway, come down here to New. Then you can pick the Civil War April Fool 2 Theater Campaign. This time I'll pick Jeff Davis. Play. This is just like you go up against the AI. Okay. In this particular case, I don't need to process my turn. All I need to do, since I made a move, is save my turn. Okay? And I'll escape out of there. Now you see the load button down here. Now the player that you're playing, and this makes sense, you want to pretty much rename the file so you know where to put your saves and everything like that. So you come to the microchip and you come to this little item right here, rename the game selection. Okay, and I'll put test. Okay. Game has renamed. Alright, that should simplify things. Then if I come down here to the saves, test, and hit refresh just in case, I go inside of there, and as you can see here, I have test.hst. Now this is what you want to email your opponent. And what he will do, he will go into the save folder of his own CW subdirectory, and he'll create a subdirectory test. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Just right click, hit new, hit folder, and just hit write test exactly as it matches that name. And then you just copy that HST file that you've sent him into there, and basically he'll have everything. And we'll just leave it at that. I'll come back to this, and then what will happen is your opponent will receive that HST file. Now what you want to ask him to do is, he's going to play Abraham Lincoln, of course. It's the honor system here, not to look in. He'll play that. Okay, I'll come on up and say he makes his moves for Abe Lincoln. He builds a New York infantry. He builds a 10-pound cannon. Okay, now he's going to save. You need him to save his turn, but you do not want him to proceed to the next turn because that would ruin everything. Okay, what you want him to do is come back out, come back to the file folder, and you want to refresh again. As you can see right here, see the time, USA.org at 1 a.m. So he knows that that's well. Now what he needs to do is he needs to copy that and he needs to mail it to you. So you'll drop that USA.org file into your test folder. Then you'll go back in, you'll load the game, test, and here you are. And now you, as the host, will proceed to the next turn. That's basically, how it's run. And I'll show you. Okay, in this particular instance, Fort Sumter artillery was either captured or destroyed. And now, since I have the replay option on, and I'll show you how that works as well in order to simplify gaming for you. Okay, here we are. Okay, I captured the artillery there, the fort batteries. Now you escape out. and you come down, and I'll show you what you've got. In the test, hit refresh again. You've got the backup, that means you can always roll back. And you've got the replay for the CSA and the replay for the USA. Now, you can send them the replay, and this is how you'll do it, a replay. On the upper left hand, you have a little it's hard to, a little slashy thing. It'll bring up the console. And right here, if you hit question mark, you can load replay. Just as you see it, just as such. And this is the that's the key in order to bring up the console screen. It's kind of confusing on some people's keyboards. Okay, now here's a load replay option for you. You have to give it a moment. Okay, you see day 1 right here? Now, if you hit the space bar, day 2, it's slowly cycling through the days. As you can see units moving and everything. And if you miss that, hit spacebar again, or hit spacebar to stop it, spacebar to keep it going. Okay, now when you're done with that, hit that little slashy key thing again and hit quit replay. Then I'll take you back, and you can just resume to re-enter. Now, if you don't have replay set, you'll probably have to go into, is it System or Media, Save Replay On. So you'll want that on. Okay? Anyways, I'm pretty sure most things were covered here, and if you have any questions, just let me know, okay?